Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of TWAR. So, I have to apologize. I didn't record last week's TWAR because frankly, I did not change my defense setup for last week. So in the end, I decided not to record and just show same results. But however, this week, I finally changed my setup. Alright, so I always wanted to have some sort of flyer formation setup. I don't think I eventually ran a flyer formation inside. After a bit of testing, as later you can see my defense setups, some of my older defense setups. I tried to incorporate flyer formation, didn't really work out, so I decided not to go with it. So as you can see, the whole way, okay, let me just shift for you guys. So you can see, this setup covers every little corner of this setup. So except for this spot, but that's so once Cordelia moves and attacks the spot, Air or Versa can come and attack too. So technically, they all cover this spots, like this whole area. So that's the idea behind my setup. So as you can see, let me just go back first. Not very effective, but I can see I'm pretty proud to have some foes defeated. Yeah, so right here you can see this screen. It's what my old defense setup is. It didn't really work out, so I swapped it, and immediately after I swapped it, got some foes defeated. So that felt pretty good. Yeah, so let's see what you got. So car and 2 ears, like season. You gotta run your double ears for maximum points. So Versa really coming in handy here, constantly debuffing the ears. And Seth just really likes to clump up his units even though he knows there's an area right there. Look at that, he still clumps them up. So because of that, Celica gets debuffed. Oof, that -6, -3. It's pretty bad. Takes out my Cherche, but now it's in range. I have no idea why he decided to go to land that trap. So at this point he knows he's screwed. Celica's gonna die. Air's gonna die. Yep. Dancer goes in. Celica dies. Surtur still being a Surtur. The glory days of Surtur. And this part really pisses me off. Like you see, he has 1 health. But honestly, what am I going to do to him? I killed every other of his units, but I can't do anything to his server. And because of that, yep, he still wins. So this week for this setup I decided not to go with a 6-man setup, because I tried having an armor unit at a corner, but I just really couldn't protect it well enough, so everybody just picks off the armor unit first, and then my flyers start to move. So that's pretty bad. So yeah, I had my good old Surtur here, but it just didn't really work out that well. So I decided to remove that 6 member and just run with this setup. Also, why I chose this map is because I'm a big fan of the walls. So having these extra walls here really just narrows down where your opponent can attack within these 4 spots. So yeah, that's pretty helpful. So Cherche going in for the easy kill. A Versa with the Axe Breaker. Easily destroys the server. Always gonna need that. So yep, pretty offensive setup I have here. So not really can't really defend itself. I have no idea why this guy attacked with his Reinhardt, because he would have known that he would have died. But it's clear at this point that he really doesn't care anymore. But Flier, bonus unit, so strong. Still won, but he didn't manage to get my pots, so it's a win, I guess. Hey, frankly, killing any foes, that's a win in my book already. Wins come hard these days in tier 20, and I gotta rant. This week I could have gone to tier 21, but I got cut at the last map. There were 2 armored units hiding at each ends of the map, and I couldn't deal with it. My double areas couldn't deal with it, and so I got easily destroyed, and I just needed to not lose that one match. I even calculated I could lose like 1 person per map and it's fine, but I could not afford to lose 1 map, and that map just destroyed me so bad. So yeah, really upset. Another week of staying in tier 20. Next week is gonna be Astra Blessing, so no going out for me. I gotta wait another week, so 2 weeks from now I gotta try again. That's pretty unfortunate. So yeah, so you can see this set is pretty strong in the sense that no one can really get my Aether pods, because once they start initiating, all my flyers will come down and attack them, and either they kill the flyers or they back out. So they don't really have time to go for these two, especially this one, where it's covered by the fortress and the wall. So yeah, that's all about it. Thank you so much for watching. I promise to make one next week. I'll change my setup and see what I can do. This is pretty effective, but I would love to make it even better to finally get 1 win with this Flier setup. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and see you all next week.